Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Ocho, the Titans have fired Brian Callahan just 6 games into his second season as head coach. His team was 4-19. The Titans were 3-14 in Callahan's first season, finishing with the number 1 pick and selecting Cam Ward. With Callahan firing, the past 4 quarterbacks drafted number 1 overall, 6 of the past 8 seen their head coaches fired during their rookie season. Trevor Lawrence, Urban Meyer, Bryce Young, Frank Wright, Caleb Williams, Matt Eberflus, Cam Ward, Brian Callahan. Ocho?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's not the coaches. It's not the coaches. It's the owners. Hey, Chad, stay with me real quick and understand this. The owners have to understand that when it comes to football, right? The owners are businessmen, and the stuff that they do, the stuff that they're passionate and enthusiastic about outside of football in the business world, the one way to fix it is you throw money at it. You throw money at it, and that return on investment, it happens right away. When it comes to the game of football, this ain't a microwavable plate. You don't draft a quarterback, have a new coach, and put him out there on the field and think you all are going to have success right away. That's not the way it works. That's never been the way it works. Now, sometimes you get a quarterback you get a C.J. Stroud, you get lucky. You get a Jaden Daniels, you get lucky. You get a franchise-altering quarterback right away that changes the trajectory and speeds up the process of being a consistent team that can win. But listen, Brian Callahan getting fired, obviously, first year with Cam Ward. It's not the microwave. This ain't food. You can't just put it in there and heat it up and all of a sudden think you're going to have success. It just doesn't happen like that. It never has.
They don't have patience, Ocho. They're not letting anything develop. You know, I used to have a saying, I get my chickens by smashing the eggs, not by letting them hatch. There's a process in which an egg hatch into a chicklet. What these owners are doing, they're smashing the eggs. They're not going to let it hatch. They fired the general manager. They fired Vrabel. They fired Rand Carthon. And guess what? Now they fired Brian Callahan.
And what are they doing?
They don't know.
Do they do my point exactly? So obviously they're not football people. They're businessmen. They need to have some.
Ocho, she is Amy Adams.
Okay.
I think the last is pronounced Skunk. Strunk.
Yes. Okay.
Strunk. Her father, Mr. Bud Adams.
Bud Adams. Yeah, okay. I know who that is.
He passed away and turned it over to her. I don't know how involved she was at the time.
Right.
So you inherit this business, and if you haven't invested or spent a whole lot of time in it, you don't know a whole lot about it. You're trusting other people to run the business. Now, at least when Jerry passes away, hopefully that's not for another 100 years, his kids have been in the business from day one. So they're going to understand how this business works.
Yeah.
So they have been a part of it since he purchased the team in 1989. They've been a part of it. I don't know how involved she was with it. So, and you're trusting other people. I don't know how involved they were with it. So tough. It's tough, Ocho. It's tough, and it's not like another business, because Ocho, if your business is not doing well, you just don't sell it. You just don't scrap your start firing the CEO, start firing the VP, the COO. You don't start firing a whole bunch of people. You give it time.
Yeah, you have to. You don't have a choice. You have it. But those that are in positions of power, I don't think they understand how the game of football works. You're drafting number 1 for a reason.
Yeah, you're terrible.
You drafted number 1 for a reason. That quarterback is going to have his ups and his downs.
Yes.
I mean, that's the nature of the business.
Ocho, but they said, well, but these young quarterbacks going to dysfunctional franchises. If they was functional, he wouldn't be there. What the hell? There's a reason why you got an opportunity to pick first.
Right.
You're bad. How would that be fair that Kansas City win the championship and then they get the first pick in the draft? The Eagles win the Super Bowl, they get the first pick in the draft. We talked about this the other day, is that the Lakers won the championship in 82, and guess what they got? They got to select James Worthy, number 1 overall.
Okay.
How is that fair?
Right. Damn.
Yes, no. So normally the collegiate best player, or what is deemed the best player, goes to the worst situation because we want that guy to catch up. If we just put the best players on the best teams, they would stay bad. They're not going to give it time, Ocho. They're just not going to give it time because you're going to have to pay these quarterbacks. These quarterbacks are going to be getting $3 million. $300 million.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
now,
so there's like,
but this is the problem, dude. This is the problem that scares me. If you only gave Callahan 2 years, right? And you drafted Cam Ward. I'm not sure how much time I'm not sure how many years are on his rookie deal. Do you have the patience with him?
They got 4 plus the 5th year option.
Do you have the patience with him as well? So I don't know. Stuff like that scares me. It scares me, especially when you fire a coach that early, knowing that you're drafting or you're picking in a position you're picking for a reason. Bringing another coach and still not having the players is not going to change a goddamn thing.
I'm trying to think a quarterback that didn't. I mean, hey, Baker Mayfield wasn't Freddie K fired during Baker's rookie year,
right?
So this is not new. This has been going on. You go back the last decade plus, and go back and look at the 1 overall picks and see their quarterbacks get fired during that first year.
That's crazy.
Because a lot of times he was there the year before, and they get the rookie quarterback, and you got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, Hugh Jack, okay. Okay. So see, this is not something new. It's been going on, but I think now we're starting like, damn.
It's a dirty business.
Ocho, what do you expect from a team that let Derrick Henry go? You didn't get anything for him, and you traded away A.J. Brown for Trillin Burks.
Yeah.
And now he was in Denver, I think, today or last week working out. So do you think that is a team that is equipped?
No.
You let Derrick Henry walk out the door scot-free. You traded A.J. Brown. You had one of the better coaches, Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
And you fired him.
Damn. Who gonna be the next coach?
Well, Mike McCoy was on the staff, so he's taking over. He was the head coach at the Chargers.
So he's the interim.
He was the offensive coordinator in Denver when the Denver went to that Super Bowl and they got the doors blown off them. But he was I think it was San Diego then, and they ended up moving. They went to the playoffs his first year, but then he ended up losing his job. So he's the interim coach at this point in time. I just don't think they have an idea. You trade your best player, the best coach you've had in a very, very long time. You fire him. You've gone through 2-3 general managers in a span of 5 years. That's not the continuity that you need in order to build a winning program. I don't know if they're going to get it right this time around either, Ocho.
Well, listen. If they don't get it right, we might as well put our goddamn name in the hat and see what we can come away with. Get us a little opportunity, diversify. Hey, listen, we could diversify our portfolio.
No, I'm good. My portfolio is diversified.
Okay. It don't hurt to add a little more now. Can you imagine Shannon Sharpe, general manager, Tennessee Titans?
I've made it abundantly clear. I want no part I want to cover the NFL in this capacity. I don't want to work for an organization
Okay.
in any capacity.
Okay.